And the question to you after seeing this headline, U.S. and Iranians lower tensions, at least for now, has the administration, do you think, found the handle on this?
For now, I think that's the important question. The president, was de-escalated this morning, although you have to be aware that, yes, he said we were seeking peace for all who want it, but he also threatened Iran again and said, you will never get a nuclear weapon. So it was a pretty mixed message. Again, he's toned things down for now, but there's always the chance that Iran, and which is expected through its proxy forces, will continue to attack. There's the fear of some kind of cyber war. So we don't expect this to be over. It's over for now. And again, he was a little less bombastic than he normally is this morning. But again, this was not a message of peace. And let's suspend sanctions for 6 months on Iran and begin to work it out.
Ashley, you very forthrightly said today this was a crisis of his own making, and as he sees it, of his own solving. You also had some terrific behind-the-scenes reporting. Just how confusing was it backstage?
The past 24 hours have been incredibly confusing for the reporters trying to get information, and frankly, for people in the White House. I'll just start with last night when I was over there with a small group of reporters, and you had the press secretary sort of hidden away in her office. Ultimately, the president decided not to address the nation last night, but people in the administration were saying that he might have. So there were confusing messages emanating out from different people in the same department of whether the president would or would not speak. Ultimately, there was a sense that it was worth sleeping on, in part because, as we also and others have reported, the president was looking for an off-ramp. And once he could be assured that there were no, and this was the key thing, American casualties, he felt more comfortable taking that tone we saw today. And even with that tone we saw today, which for him was far less pugnacious than we're used to, as Elizabeth said, it was sort of a verbal choose your own adventure. You could hear whatever you wanted. He strode out, and the first thing he said was, as long as I am president, Iran will never get a nuclear weapon. That was something he wanted to get off his chest. Then he said good morning and began sort of this second segment of his speech. So different people watching could come away with very different messages of what the president was trying to communicate and what the next step is.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.